Hi guys, it's Cryo here, back with another video, and as you can see, we're in Universe Sandbox yet again. Today we're going to be trying to build our own solar system. I have some ideas for this. First off, I'm just going to go here and get this out of the way. I'm going to work on that. Alright, here we go. We've got our alien system. Let's give it some random designation. You know what, I'm just going to copy and paste that. Alright, so we have our system. Oh, never mind. I forgot about that. Let's change that to C. That to B. That to E. And that to F. Because we have that far innermost planet that I forgot about there. So the thing I want to do first. Oh wow, that's actually the mass I wanted it at already. I'm just gonna turn that to 10 Jupiter. Like I was gonna set it to 10 Jupiter, but it turned out it was pretty much already there. Is there a Neptune? Nope. Let's turn that way down. Before we begin, I'm trying to create some kind of Neptune-like gas giant. So an ice giant. And I'm going to change all its coloration to blue. You know what? Let's turn it all monochromatic. Now let's just see. Hang on, I just want to do one more thing. All right. But we're going to have it 0.06 AU. Pi decupped. We need to change that name. There's an ocean mass. That was also pretty close to the mass I originally wanted it. What is with that thing? What is with that happening? But as you can see, like an even number of, actually an odd number of bands on this. See what kind of chaos we can have. But not yet. What I am going to do is try and put a submoon or a moonmoon in orbit around this Neptune-like moon, which may be somewhere around an eclipse at the moment. First off, let's just see if this orbit is stable. Oh, wow. It's actually quite stable by the looks of it. All right. Wait a minute. No, we can't end that. I was referring to the color of the gas giant. I want it to be Jupiter-like in color, at least. Obviously, it's 10 times Jupiter's mass, so... And I think it's time to attempt something. At the very least, I want to get in a Moonmoon. A random rocky planet. Now let's just hope this works. I just want it to have a stable orbit. Yeah, I'm just going to call that stable. So by the looks of it, this moon is on a relatively stable orbit. So I'm just going to give it a magnetic field. I mean, an atmosphere. That's one atmosphere. Position. Like it to have more water. Now, my original plan was to give this thing a moon as well, as I may have said already. Somehow I don't think it's going to work out. Let's check the equilibrium temperature. Negative 41.7. Well, we can't have that. See what happens if we tidally lock this moon. Quite interesting. So we have caused a thing to happen. And uh-oh, this gas giant's presence has thrown the orbit of the D planet of the system quite out of whack. I'm going to see if I can lock the eccentricity. The presence of such a large gas giant is wreaking havoc on the system. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I'm just going to tidally lock this, because that's what's supposed to happen to it. And how is our B planet coming? Nice and boiling. Now let's tidally lock it. That's weird. That is quite odd. Let's check on our moonlight objects. What's half the mass? afraid I'm going to have to... All right, let's turn off volatile fragmentation. Now let's just delete all particles and dust. So we have a cold but possibly habitable moon. Now I'm not fully keeping it custom. I'm just turning up the contrast significantly. Default. Let's turn it to habitable. Alright, so this thing is habitable. Let's just check its life likelihood. Alright, so according to my scale in the previous video, this is a body. Inhabited by simple life forms. Now let's change the sky color. And I'm going to do something that I did at one point to create bioluminescence. So I am just going to see how well it works. That looks interesting, to say the least. But yeah, all that's left is to land on the surface of this object, and we're just gonna see what it's like. Also, based on the color, it may have very large deposits of some kind of mineral. Like, see that brassy or peanut butterish color? It's interesting, to say the least. Expect interesting surface view, to say the least. Well, that's the main planet it orbits. Is it entering eclipse? No, wait, I think I landed near the night side. So I'm just going to zoom out from it. See if I can land somewhere else besides on the giant peanut butter plane. Alright, where is the body it's orbiting? I can't see. Orbits. I wasn't looking the right direction. Let's turn off orbits. Whoops. But yeah, so I am just gonna land and look. See what this view is like. From this weird moon of a moon. Which is quite literally what it is. And then I'm gonna end the video. The surface is quite cold, but it still has something living on it, or perhaps under the ice. Alright, hang on. Check its kilometers. 5238. Yeah, pretty much on the surface, or like flying a little above it. Now, as you can see, it's orbiting that. It's got this gas giant mooning in the sky. But I am just going to come back to this planetary system later on. I think I've created something quite interesting. But that's all for this video, and bye. Oh, wait, actually, before I go, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.